to a citizen, fool. Citizen to a citizen, fool.
Key to life.
Another one.
And now, our feature presentation.
All right, citizens, welcome back to episode 22 of
Pulse.
So today's episode is about, once again, awareness and, what to do, what should you do. We've seen a increase in thefts, robberies, but most recently car robberies, carjackings, things of that nature. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Heat, in that scene where they robbed the Brinks truck. Well, take a look. Okay. Well, I mean, it's happening. It's happening here, in the same fashion or form. Or what about that movie, Usual Suspects, where they robbed the police car that was transporting some guy from the airport? Here, I'll roll that clip in.
Watch this. Hold. Whoa. Careful. Come on, asshole. Oh, shit.
So most recently, what I'm getting to here is the criminals are getting organized. Most recently in LA, there was a guy driving down the highway, and behind him came an SUV and bumped him, which is a typical tactic when you want to get somebody out of the car, right? This happens all the time. This is not new. Well, they bumped him. He pulled off to the side of the road or crashed on the side of the road, and immediately another car came, and a bunch of assailants just jumped out and started robbing the car. It seemed like a setup. They knew that the guy had something. They were looking for him. Here, let me roll the clip in.
A driver or passenger in a passing vehicle recorded this video, and you can see four masked people wearing dark clothing get out of a minivan and run towards the car accident. Now, CHP says the driver of a black Dodge Caravan intentionally crashed into a black Alfa Romeo sedan right before the robbery. You can see the driver of the car kneeling with both hands in the air as the suspects begin stealing things out of his car. CHP says the suspects were armed with a hammer and crowbar, and a witness who doesn't want to show his face on camera spoke with Eyewitness News about this robbery.
It seems like they knew what he had in his car. I felt really bad for him. I thought they was over for him, but he did the right thing. He put his hands up. He let them take what they took. I thought I was on the movie scene or something, but it was real as it gets, because that's how it is in Los Angeles.
CHP says the suspects got away in a white Chevrolet Malibu and were last seen traveling eastbound on the 10. At this time, it's unknown what exactly they stole from the car or if there's a connection between the victim and those four suspects.
Yeah, so this is not an unfamiliar scene. This happened a couple of years back during COVID, where right in uptown New York, car was driving, got rammed. He tried to get away. These guys knew exactly what to hit, when to hit, where to hit. I'll, as a reminder, roll that one in for you.
It was the set of the latest Hollywood blockbuster, but there was nothing make-believe about an audacious daylight heist in Manhattan's wealthy Upper East Side.
This is not a movie, but it sure looks like it. The silver Toyota SUV rammed by the black Mercedes. It keeps going, even on the footpath, as pedestrians scatter. The Toyota driver tries to speed away, but it's no match for the Mercedes. More than road rage, this was a robbery in action, brazen, even for New York.
The black car then T-bones the SUV, pinning it.
A passenger then jumps out, and he's armed, gunning for cash.
Oh, he's going to shoot him. He's got a gun! He's got a gun!
The gunman goes to the driver's side and grabs a bag with $20,000 in cash and then makes his getaway. The car was found abandoned, leaving New Yorkers on the Upper East Side to try and make sense of this daylight robbery.
So basically what's happening, or what we're discussing here, is what do you do? What do you do if this happens to you? Do you try and fight back? I'm going to tell you, no.
Damn.
That's not a good idea. You've already lost the advantage. I'm sorry, let me go ahead and show clear. Clear. I was cleaning this, sorry. But when I started talking about it, I just felt I needed to have some type of firearm in my hand. But anyway, so, you know, you don't fight back. You know, I've talked in previous videos about waiting for your moment. You don't have that moment. If they already have the jump on you, whether it be 1-on-1 or 2-on-1 or 6-on-1, you just give them. It's nothing that you have is worth your life. So you don't fight back. And if you have a gun and they start to run away, you definitely don't want to go ahead and start shooting, because, you know, you feel your ego might have been hurt. You'll find yourself with a case, because just understand that the use of lethal force is to stop the threat. If they're running away, the threat's over. And the thing is, the criminals know this. And I guess they're hoping, like you're hoping they won't shoot you, they're hoping that you're a law-abiding citizen and won't shoot them in the back, which, you know, I advise against. If the threat's over, you know, that's it. The threat's over. There's no shooting involved. Leave it alone. Figure it out later. But the bigger part about that is awareness. You got to be aware. Again, I know you can't drive around or walk around paranoid, and that's not what I'm saying. But, you know, just be aware of your surroundings. Don't park near parked cars if you can avoid it. Typically, when I park, if I'm going to Walmart or whatever store, I look for an area where there's not a lot of cars. That way, when I'm walking to the car, I can immediately see what's happening before I get to the car, versus you get to the car and somebody pops out from behind another car, and you know, things can happen. You know, if you're in the car and you get bumped, I know, you know, the first thing you want to do is get out and check the damage. You know, depending on who you are, you know, I recommend I don't even know what to recommend in that situation, because obviously, you know, if somebody genuinely bumped you, you want to exchange information. If you have a gun, do you come out guns blazing? No, you don't do that. You know, you assess the situation. Look before you get out. If you see multiple people approaching your car before you get out, then you get out of there. But, you know, so many different scenarios that I can't really cover in an 8 or 10 minute video. But this is just another video to just bring to you what's happening, because a lot of these news stories, they're remaining local. You don't see it on mainstream TV, so I try and bring it to you in different ways, forms, and fashions. Take a look at the video. Comment down below, you know, what would you do? You know, would you surrender everything, or would you fight back? And if you fight back, please explain why, you know, you would prefer to risk your life over property. Let me know.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk again.
Citizen to a citizen, citizen to a citizen.
You're still here. It's over.
Another one.